What's up YouTube, this is URC Shadow and welcome to a strategy guide for completing Gerald's level 15 mission Violent Duct on solo and hard difficulty, which has been requested by Gods of Gaming. So with this mission being a level 15, you may think the payouts are not really worth doing, however you may be surprised. If we look at the payout that you get for completing this mission under the different time brackets, you'll see if we complete it in 3 minutes you'll get $7,090. And if you complete it in 4 minutes, you'll get $9,450. In those two time brackets, it works out at $2,363 per minute. Now to put that in perspective for you, if you complete Rooftop Rumble in 6 minutes, you'll only net $2,250 per minute. Which means completing this mission in 4 minutes will give you more dollars per minute than completing Rooftop Rumble in 6 minutes. So it's definitely worth a look at. And in fact, going one further, if we look at the payout graph for this mission, you can see there are 3 points at which it's the best time to complete this mission to get the best possible payout per minute. And they are 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and 4 minutes. So you can see from the graph, if you complete the mission in 3 minutes 59 seconds, you'll get a pretty low per minute payout. But if you wait just that little bit longer till 4 minutes, you'll get the best possible payout for this mission. So as with all missions, if we look along the graph to the 15 minutes, you'll see the maximum payout, which for this mission is $18,900, but of course it's taking you 15 minutes to complete, so that only works out at $1,260 per minute. So in short, if you time yourself playing the mission and finish in just over 3 minutes or just over 4 minutes, your quid's in and laughing. So with that said, let's get on to the mission and see how we complete it. So firstly, bringing up the map, we can see this mission is going to take place in the centre of Los Santos, and it's mainly going to focus in an area underneath a freeway behind the strip club. There we'll find a number of enemy vehicles, surrounded by a number of guards, who are all guarding a package that we're going to need to take from them. There are a couple of ways into the area, so we'll look at that in a sec, but firstly, doing a bit of a recce before we go in there, we can see this is the kind of resistance we're going to be facing. And then once we've gone in there, stolen the package, and got out again, we're going to want to take it a short distance around the corner to Gerald's house to drop it off and get paid. So let's get some boots on the ground and see how we do this. So firstly, we're going to be ignoring the GPS and we're going to come in from the side. So we're going to start over here, just underneath the freeway on the left hand side. Now for this first bit, we're going to be using something called target cycling, which is kind of like an auto aim. So if you don't know how to do that or what it is, click the link on the screen now, which will take you to one of my videos that will explain how to turn it on and how to use it. So we're going to come in through the side here, leave the car here, and we're going to run up against this wall. Then using target cycling, we're going to take out everyone we can see. So, and just to slow that down and zoom in a bit so you can see exactly what I was doing. And I didn't take any hits doing this using target cycling. So if you want to know more about it and how to turn it on, definitely recommend looking at that video. Once you've done that, you're going to move out of cover and run around the corner. But you're going to want to hang out wide, because if you run around the corner too close to the wall, you're only going to see one of the two guys that are guarding the van. Now you're still going to get shot at, because there's still some guys further away. We're going to ignore them, we're going to make sure we pick up the coke as we get into the van, and then we're going to get straight in the van, take a right, and drive out of the area the way we came in. Then you can take a left, head down the road, and again we're not going to follow the GPS. Straight in front of you on the right hand side slightly is a small alleyway. We're going to head through that, pick our way around any parked cars, up this ramp, turn right, and then look out for the alleyway on the left hand side that gets us to Gerald's house. Once we're there, that's pretty much it. We can get out the van. If you're timing yourself, wait a few seconds to make sure you just crept over the 2 minute, 3 minute or 4 minute barrier, and then once you have, hand in the package. So just to recap and go through the main points, at the start the GPS is going to tell you to come in this direction, but we're going to instead come in at this direction. And also, if you don't hang it out wide as you run around that corner, this will happen. You'll kill the guy nearest the van, but there's a good chance the other guy is now behind you, who will shoot in the back and kill you outright. And also, just to point out again, this is the route you're going to want to drive back to Gerald's. You're going to head down the road, but then instead of following the GPS, you're going to want to head through this sort of alleyway car park type deal, turn right at the end, head down the road, and then turn left into Gerald's house. So here it is, the entire mission end to end sped up, so you can see it all being done in one go. So as I said, very simple mission. If you do it in 4 minutes, it's a better payout than doing the 6 minutes of Rooftop Rumble, so definitely worth giving it a go. So anyway guys, I hope you found that useful. Please feel free to check out my other videos. Your likes, subscriptions and comments are always appreciated. and feel free to drop me a note if there's strategy guides for other missions you'd like me to look at. Cheers guys, thanks for watching.